guys. Just going to give you the basics of BFS. Not going to recommend brands and go into price points and whatever. Just the basics of BFS if you're just looking to get into it. Basically, BFS stands for Bait Finesse System. So it's what enables you to cast tiny little lures like that, and small plastics on bait casters instead of spinning setups, which is traditionally how it's been done. I enjoy it. Not going to go into advantages, disadvantages, you guys decide. Some people like it, some people don't. But the basics of a BFS setup are, like I say, a reel is capable of casting, a reel and rod capable of casting 3 grams down and 3 grams up, you know. BFS is kind of rated. The weight's 0.5 grams up to 12 grams. So, you know, it breaks up into all these categories like versatile BFS and power BFS. And so what you're looking for in your reel, which is probably the main component, is a spool, which once taken out of the reel with the bearings on, weighs under 10 grams. And most BFS specific spools do not take more than, I would say, 50 meters of 5-pound fluorocarbon, 50 to 60 meters. You do get the other extreme, like for example, this is a Avel microcast spool. This takes exactly 30 meters of 3-pound fluorocarbon. This is a ported out, don't know if you can see that. Yeah. This is also a aftermarket spool available for the Pixie. A lot of casting reels have them, but same thing. It's not as light as the other spool, so you know I still can cast sub 3 grams with this. But with the Avel, I'm casting 1 gram and up. You know, I mean this 1.5 gram little spoon flies with it. Never mind, you know, my little trotty chubby grayling things. And then you get different spools, like slightly deeper, like the KTF spools and a lot of the standard spools, which, like I say, will take you the 55-60 meters of fluorocarbon. I don't really know the meterage in braid because I don't use it, and we'll get to that later. So what you're looking for is casting light gear with bait casting outfits. Now you need to match up your rod and reel well. If you're honestly going to be casting and fishing sub 3 grams a lot, you know, look for a more trout specific rod. But you know, there are trout specific BFS rods which tend to load up on the cast a little bit easier, and they get the spool up and running, you know, to add a nice whip into it. That's where the light spool comes in, because it takes a lot less energy and power to get the thing spinning. But with that, you need a good braking system. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so that's the basics of your rod and your reel. You know, match them up well. If you're going to be fishing sub 3 grams, the rod is as important as the reel.